Hello and welcome back to our For a Day episode 2. Today I'm going to start with a word that is closely connected to our current situation. The word is furlough. It's a verb and a noun. You can be furloughed, you can be on furlough. And the coolest thing about furlough is that it has a connection to, it has Germanic roots. It's connected to the German word Verlaub. Mit Verlaub means with permission, so you're granted the permission. And in the 17th century, when the word was first used, that was the permission to leave the front line. So you were allowed to leave and go home for a few days and see your family, and then come back and fight in the war. Nowadays, it's also the permission to leave your occupation. At the moment, you are at home, you don't go to work, but you still have a job. And the UK government has a furlough scheme, which means that they pay 80% of the wages of the employees, up to £2,500. And those people don't lose their jobs. They still have jobs, but they can't work at the moment because of the rules and the social distancing. And afterwards, they hopefully still have their job and can go back to work again. So if you read articles about the current situation in the UK, you might come across that word and find it helpful to know what it means. Next word is a little less serious. It is tawdry. Tawdry is an adjective, and it means that an object is showy but cheap and normally of poor quality. Synonyms are tacky, or also flashy, vulgar, loud. And if you think of a plastic object painted in gold or silver, then that's tawdry. And it's normally used for jewelry or also furniture or artwork. The next word is an idiom, and it is to bottle something up. If you bottle something up, you conceal it and it is repressed. So it's in the bottle, stored away, and it refers to feelings normally. So feelings are repressed, they are bottled up far away and for a certain amount of time. So feelings like anger, grief, sadness, they can be bottled up, and you would use the word in a sentence like his grief has been bottled up for some years. And at some point, the feelings normally come out of the bottle again, but they have been stored away quite deep in your brain, heart, wherever. And it's not just something that is at the back of your mind and can be like or just forgotten for a few moments. It's something that's really hidden deep inside you. That is to bottle something up. You can also bottle someone up. So if you at the moment, a lot of us are bottled up in our homes, although we are allowed to leave. But there have been people in Spain and Italy who have really been bottled up in their flats, not being able to leave at all. That is the sense of to be bottled up as a person. And there is a word that's closely connected because it has the same verb in it, and that is to bottle out. Oh, sorry, that was the wrong word. That was what I just told you. To bottle out. To bottle out means that you want to do something, and then you lose the courage or you lose your nerves, and you decide not to do it. Imagine skydiving. You've plucked up the courage to go on a plane, and you really want to do it. You want to jump off that plane, and then you're there in the sky, and the door of the plane opens, and at that moment you decide you cannot do it. There's no way. And you bottle out and stay on the plane. We can do that in a lot of situations. And now for the last word, it's just a tiny word, because bottling up and bottling out are almost two words. So I thought there was just space for a tiny word, which is whereby. Whereby is a relative adverb that you use in written English rather than, you can also use it in spoken English, of course, but normally in spoken English you don't have the time to choose your relative adverbs that carefully, and that's why you would probably use it in written text. And you know that in written text your small words make all the difference. So whereby is a synonym for by which. Whenever you want to write by which, introducing a relative clause, think of whereby and use that one. That's all from me for today. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.